Follow along with the video and see if you can answer the following questions. Mark, what's going on?
Oh, sorry.
Heavens to Betsy, Barclay, stop that racket!
Oh, Cotton, so glad you made it.
Well, you did invite me, and it would be uncouth to turn down such a gentlemanly invitation. Oh, hello there. I'm Cotton Molasses Devora Dubois.
Well, okay. It's nice to meet you, Miss Dubois. I'm Anna Sadaka, Miss Anna Sadaka.
I am ever so pleased to make your acquaintance, and please, sugar, call me Cotton.
Okay, Cotton. Well, how do you know Barclay?
Cotton is my cousin. I told her we were talking about the feast of the Theotokos, and she wanted to join us. I hope that's okay.
Of course. Where three or more are gathered, so the Lord is among them.
To be sure. And I just love the Theotokos, and I couldn't turn out an opportunity to show my adoration and see Barclay at the same time. What are y'all planning on talking about today?
Well, today we're talking about the presentation of the Theotokos in the temple and the sacrament of baptism.
Oh, well, I'm not sure I know so much about the presentation. Is it like a cotillion? My daddy planned such a big party for me when I turned sweet 16. You wouldn't believe the beautiful flowers and my dress, which was a beautiful pink organza that draped just perfectly. And Daddy and
Okay. We know that Saints Joachim and Anna prayed for such a long time before they were blessed with the birth of Mary, right? And because Mary was such a gift from God, Joachim and Anna promised to bring her up in the temple. And even though she was so young, the Theotokos knew she wanted to be close to God. So when she was only 3 years old, her parents brought her to the temple to live. And she missed her parents, but she was happy to live with the very special and holy people in the temple. And so we celebrate the feast on November 21st.
When she was just 3 years old? That doesn't sound too bad.
that's because you're thinking in dog years, silly. It would be like if you were 6 months old and going away from your mama.
Oh no, that's scary.
Yes, I don't think I could leave my mama that young and go off on my own like Mary.
Yes, it takes a lot of courage to leave your family to follow God. And Orthodox Christians don't really take their kids to live at the church anymore. But all Orthodox families do have a special service for the babies called baptism.
Oh, I know about baptism. John the Baptist used to baptize people in the River Jordan. But I can't get to the River Jordan because of the quarantine. But I've filled the bathtub and it's ready for dunking.
Fiddle-dee-dee, Barclay, you are such a funny dog. No one has baptism in their bathtub.
No? Then how do they dunk people?
They actually have a special font in the church filled so that they can gently dip the babies in the water. Although I will tell you that for adults who are baptized, they do have to fill something that looks very similar to a bathtub.
Oh, well, I kind of got it right.
Well, it is not in someone's bathroom.
Okay, that's right. All right, you two, let's move on. After we are dipped in the holy water for baptism, the priest puts special oil on us to receive the gift of God's Holy Spirit. We call it holy chrismation, and the special oil is called holy chrism. And the priest puts it on our face and our hands, our bodies, our feet, everywhere.
Sounds awfully messy.
It is a little, but it is a way to help us put on Christ.
I use oil to shine up my wooden doggy bowl.
Okay, yeah, well, it's probably not exactly the same thing, but we do use oil to kind of, shine up our souls. And then after baptism, after chrismation, each baby is tonsured. And I'm not saying it, I don't know if I say it right, tonsured, but that means that the priest clips the hair in 4 places on the baby's head, making the sign of the cross.
Oh my, that is quite a sacrament.
Yes, it is. It is quite a sacrament. And it is our first sacrament as new Orthodox Christians.
Wow, that's very interesting.
I wish I could remember my own baptism. It must have been glorious.
I'm sure it was. Well, you guys, thank you for joining me today, and we'll hopefully see you tomorrow.
Yay!
All right, so long, everyone.
Bye!